Hey, welcome back. I'm going to show you reservations. Now, reservations are extremely powerful in our system. Your reservations can come from multiple sources. They can come from public reservations, from customers clicking on your website and saying, reserve time. They can come from members. So, members have the capability, if you offer it, active members with an active membership can make reservations against your range differently than your public customers or customers that are not active members. And also, your employees can manage your reservations. Now, keep in mind, it's a little bit different from the free and basic tiers versus the premium tier. And the main difference is just public reservations. So, in the premium tier, you can integrate with your website a link where customers can reserve time against your specific range. But first, before we show that, I want to show you what a premium member would need to do to get started. So when we added our session types or session links, we didn't add a publicly visible session length. So let's go ahead and add one. Say, for instance, I just want to offer my public customers a 1 hour session length. And enabled public is going to be set to yes. The length is in minutes. If I wanted setup time, I could do that here. Just set a custom color though. Uh, Let's do a light green with a dark text. Not pay per use, because it's a 1 hour session length. Click Save. Let's go ahead and save the range. Now, we'll come back to that. I'll show you the public reservations here in a minute, but I want to show you the employee reservations. So any of and we're going to do it for today. Just say that someone called and they wanted time at 5 p.m. today. Walk in, you ask them how much time they'd like to reserve. Say it's 1 hour. Say they wanted 2 lanes for 1 hour. Again, you can select custom hours, custom minutes here. Now, additionally, what you can do is force the reservation. So if for some reason you have a private event that falls in odd hours, remember this range was set up for every hour on the hour. Say that the reservation for was for 2 hours and 15 minutes or 2 hours and 45 minutes. That doesn't really fall well with a time of, say, 5:15, since our reservations are every hour on the hour, and we want to make a reservation at 5:15 for 2 hours and 45 minutes, it won't really work. So that's kind of what forced reservation does, and I'll show you that here in a second. But we're not going to force it. We're going to search for the available times. And below here, it's going to say that 5 p.m. is available. If for some reason they wanted to look at other times available throughout the day, you could do that here. So let's go ahead and click select time for 5 p.m. We're going to say it's Linda. They give you their phone number. There's no additional prepay option. They haven't paid up front. They haven't paid any partial. So let's go ahead and add the reservation. And you'll see here in the waiting list queue down below, Linda has shown up. And here's the phone number, type walk-in, reservation, 5 p.m. They are not arrived. They have not checked in. Reservation is marked as yes. So once they arrive, Linda can be checked in. She says, here, I'm ready for my reservation at 5 p.m. My name is Linda. You can verify the phone number. Click check-in. And that's pretty much it. Now, what happens if, say, Linda, for some reason, decided that she wanted to postpone that reservation? Say she wanted to come in tomorrow at 5 p.m. Well, you could click the edit link. Here you can edit the basic information about the reservation, but to actually update the time or the duration or number of lanes that they're requesting, you would click on Change Reservation. And again, it brings you to the reservation search page, and it's going to give you the original reservation information up top, and then you can verify the new reservation down below. So they want it for tomorrow, the 6th at 5 p.m. And walk-in is still the same. They still want 1 hour. They still want 2 lanes. So let's go ahead and search for available. And it shows 5 p.m. is available. Let's click select time. And then it has all the information, so there's nothing else that we need to do. And now if we go to reservations, and we search for tomorrow the 6th, we can see that Linda's reservation is here below for 5 p.m. tomorrow. And you get a nice little graph here of the reservations and how they lay out throughout your day. So you can pre-plan your day at the start of the day. And additionally, you can change the reservations in the future. So let's go back to the dashboard. I'm going to show you that force feature, right? So let's go ahead and add another reservation for today. Say it was a private event. So today is the 5th, and the time is going to be for 4, say 4:25 p.m. And they're going to want to do it for, say, 3 hours, right? Number of lanes, say it's 4, one override for 3 hours. We're going to search available. Now you'll notice here that it tells you that the reservation time is not available and that the range hours are from 8 a.m. to 6 p.m. Now, again, you could force if for some reason it's falling outside of your range time or your available time for that day. So this particular reservation it's going to about 7 o'clock. So 7:25 is when it would end. So it falls outside of these times. Normally you'd have to select a new reservation, but for instance, this is a private event. You want to accept this. So you clicked force, and it'll tell you to force reservation, and then you can add their name and nothing else to do. We'll go ahead and click add reservation. And you'll see that they pop up in the waiting list queue. Jerry, 4 lanes, custom 3 hours, reservation for 4:25 p.m. So it does give you a lot of flexibility. Now, I'm going to split this up into 2 videos. That's basically how you manage local phone reservations. I'm going to go over in the next video how to manage the store member reservations and also the public reservations and show you what that looks like and the interfaces that your customers will see when they interact with Range Pro. That's pretty much it for local reservations. Yep, thanks for watching, and I hope to see you again in the next video.